back to just take three. Today we're going to talk about what I like about Flesh and Blood and what I don't. Main thing is just figure out when you get into a card game like Flesh and Blood and you're new, just take it slow. That's all you need to do. Your job should be to learn how to play. And just take it slow. Don't get too much pressure on you. Just want to say this right off the bat. I'm no expert in Flesh and Blood. Do I really know how to play? I know the basics. I know how to get into a game. I kind of sort of know what to do, but I need so much help. So just want to throw that in as a disclaimer. And if I'm new coming into Flesh and Blood, what would I recommend other new people to do? First off, just start off with what I like about Flesh and Blood. They sell a Blitz pack. I got 5. But my buddy, Smango, he gave me all 5, or all 4 of these. Just gave them to me. We wanted to learn how to play, talked about it. I might have played Flesh and Blood right now 5-6 times in 6 months. Okay. I've not played a lot, but coming into Flesh and Blood, I have found a Blitz I actually liked, and I actually like it, this Blitz, and it's Ketsu or Ketsu, I don't know, I can't pronounce it right. I know I'm not, and that's whatever. I'm about to get aggravated. It's a ninja deck. So, what to do coming in? First off, I would pick up a Blitz. There's nothing wrong with them. Pick up 4 or 5. Try to get 2 or 3 people to sit down and play with you on that. Again, the cheaper you can get in as a new player. I think that just builds you to grow to like the game. You can slowly put more money in. One of the things, best experience you can have in a TCG. Another thing I like about is they have their own version of Commander. In their type of format. And it is around the table. This one has the Professor logo right here. And his deck is in it. So I do have that. The funnest time I've ever had playing Flesh and Blood was around the table. Again, it was awesome. We was down, me and my buddies, we went down to Grayson, Kentucky, and, the Smith Dungeon, Smith Dungeon, and we got to play down there with them, and it was the best thing. I bought that there, just to be truthful. I bought that down there. But it was really weird to sit and play because, like in Commander, you can attack anybody. It don't matter. But in Flesh and Blood around the table, like you could attack straight in front of you and straight to the side of you. But the person diagonal from you, you can't attack. It's like yous are partners, okay? Until you're the last 2, and then you can fight it out. That's what happened down there that night. Again, Flesh and Blood. Uh, what I don't like about Flesh and Blood, to be truthful, is the pitch, your resource card. I just don't like it. I don't think it's not that good of a feel for me. But I really don't understand it enough because I know there's strategy when you pitch stuff. Okay. So I ain't figured that out yet. So I need to know, need a little more help to understand that side. Another thing I don't like on your draw step is at the end of your turn. So, and that's very confusing for most people to probably learn. My buddy said it the best. If you was a Magic the Gathering player and going into Flesh and Blood, you basically need to unlearn everything about Magic to play Flesh and Blood. And I think that's true. One thing I would say about Flesh and Blood and Magic, think of Magic the Gathering like Windows. Okay, it's one way. Think of Flesh and Blood like Mac, because it's completely different all the way across the board. Another thing I like about Flesh and Blood is if you want to try to pick up a booster box, you can pick that up fairly cheap. You're not one probably put no more than $90 in it. I have seen them down as low as $75 for a whole booster box, not been opened. So, besides that, do I think Flesh and Blood is a bad game? No. I do want to talk about Flesh and Blood on this channel. I do want to try to get newer people in. So, what would I do coming into Flesh and Blood? I just pick up a Blitz deck. That's simple. And a play mat for Flesh and Blood. Something, especially if you're new and you need help to remember where to put the stuff at. Again, that's what I would do. Other formats in Flesh and Blood, what I've been told, and one has intrigued me is called Commodore, and that intrigues me because I love playing Pauper, probably my favorite format in Magic the Gathering. So it's very nice. Flesh and Blood they have their own version of Pauper, one of my favorite formats in Magic. What else would I buy coming in to Flesh and Blood? First off, pick you up a few booster packs, open them, try to fill out, and maybe if you buy one or two of the Blitz decks, maybe you can start upgrading that. Again, new people like me, just don't rush in and go all crazy, because you can get hurt buying these card games. You can get in over your head before you even know it and just find out you don't really like the game. That's what I'm concerned about, telling people to go out and pick up this. Take it slow and then move forward. Get some kind of understanding. Hey, I do like this game. I want to play that game. And that's it. That's really all you need to focus on. So, talking about that, the artwork is amazing in Flesh and Blood. So I got a lot of stuff I like about Flesh and Blood, but I got like two things I really don't like, but I really don't understand it. either at the same time. I say as soon as I understand more about Flesh and Blood, I think I'm going to get more accustomed to it, and I'm going to be able to play better. Whatever. So if this has helped anybody out, especially a new person coming in, what to buy, I just pick up a blister pack. If you like ninjas, okay, if you do like ninjas, Ketsu, I like him. My buddy likes Benji. So, yeah, so you can play as ninjas. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, I love ninjas. I mean, just think about that. It's awesome. So, just, there's a lot of stuff in Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! And all these other card games I do not like. Some of it. And I might do a video of what I don't like in Magic. So, signing off, good night.